Have you ever felt really sore after skating, or maybe you wake up the next day and you think to yourself, I cannot move, my legs are done? Well, in this video, I'm going to be going through a quick mobility routine that you can do after your skating sessions. If you haven't checked out part 1 of my skate stretching videos, you can check it out right here. In that video, I go through a quick 5-minute routine that you can do before skating. But in this video, I'm going to be focusing on what you can do after skating to help repair the body. First, we're going to move into our cat-cow. So you want to think about arching through the back, lifting the head up, pushing away through the ground, and tilting the pelvis forward. Take a deep breath in. And exhale out. Really round through those shoulders, mobilizing the entire spine, taking a deep breath in and exhaling out. You can go through this several times, whatever feels comfortable for you. Next, we're coming into our hip flexor stretch. You want to reach up and over. Now, push your hips forward, so you don't want any curve in your lower back. This is going to allow you to feel that stretch right into the front of your quads. Lengthening and stretching all the way down to your knees and loosening up those hips. Everything is connected in the body, so really be mindful of that. All right, next we're going to sit our hips back and stretch through that hamstring. Now you want to reach your arms forward just until you feel a little bit of a stretch. So if you need to, you can always bring your arms back. Coming into our low lunge, you want to think again that if you need to come up or regain your balance, that's perfectly okay, as you shift your weight from side to side. Remember to breathe through each movement, elongating the muscle, opening up those joints, and a smile never hurts. Just makes you feel good. Now you're going to come into the center. You can bring your legs closer together and stretch down. Reaching over to our right, make sure to pivot that back leg so your toes are pointed forward. If need be, you can always come up closer to your knee or ankle, wherever your mobility allows you to reach. Coming back into the center and reaching over to the left. This should feel good. If at any point it's hurting too much, remember to adjust to your body. Breathing the entire time. Coming into a forward fold, stepping those legs together. And sitting down as we're going to come into our hip flexor stretch on the other side. Remember to stretch up and over, tilting the pelvis under so you really feel this in the front quad. You don't want any arch in your lower back because then you're not going to feel the full stretch. Also, make sure your knee is aligned with your middle toes and come back around. Sit your hips back and feel that stretch right through the hamstring again. Taking a few deep breaths in each pose. As we come around, we're going to go into our 90-90 hip stretch. Just pivoting those hips side to side, opening and adding mobility to the hips. As we come down, we're going to lift up that left leg and put it across the right. Taking our left hand and place it on the knee. Just taking our right arm out. Loop the left hand through and pull onto the right leg. I know it seems like a complicated stretch, but when you get it, it feels so good through the glutes and the hamstring. Pulling it towards you. Again, never painful, but just where it feels comfortable. You should feel a slight stretch. This feels great if you sit for long periods of time, whether at work or school. Next, we're going to follow on the other side, so right leg across the left, right leg on knee, reach through and pull. It's a tongue twister even for me, so I know it's a twisted position. Remember to breathe to your muscles. You want to focus on lengthening and stretching. If you're holding your breath, then you're not really going to get that full stretch. So remember to breathe. As we come around, we're going to get into our child's pose, sitting those hips back and reaching the arms forward. This feels so good. Just giving gratitude to everything we put our bodies through. Reaching over to the right, lengthening along that left side. Reaching over to the left and stretching through that right side. Coming back into the middle and up and over. Next, which leg is it? That leg. So you're going to lift the left leg over the right and come into a seated spinal twist. Bring that left leg on top and stretch forward. At no point should this hurt, so if you need to, come halfway and just go to where your body allows you to. Stretching back forward if you can. If you need to take a break, you can always come back up. Next, we're going to repeat it on our right side. So lift the right leg up, tuck the left leg under. Think nice and tall with the spine as we hold this position. And then seated spinal twist to work on that mobility again in the spine. Bring that right leg up and over and reach through. There's imperfections in life. Not everything has to be perfect, but it does need to feel good. Halfway if you need to, or all the way down if you can. All right, now we're going to cross our legs and just take a few deep breaths to give thanks to our day. Hand over heart, self-love. Give yourself a big thank you. Your body thanks you. You did amazing. Well, there you have it, a quick and easy mobility routine that you can do after skating so that you feel refreshed and restored for your next skating session. Remember, stretching is so important because it helps to work on your flexibility, mobility, and reduces your risk of injury.